Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2. And things will only get more intense. And with both of these teams sitting at 0-1, this Game 2 is crucial.
Yeah, the challenge with the NBA Cup is there's no feeling out period. You have to hit the ground running or you're going to get left behind.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Miles Bridges is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Flanders in at the two-guard position. Clock at 6. Doncic outside. And that one no good to start off the night. And that one is hammered home.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And now New Orleans on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Tipped. We played just over a minute here in the first. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Pass to Doncic. Out to Thompson. Now Edey. From deep, here's Doncic. And again, no good by Golden State.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
New Orleans shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
King. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Thompson outside. Outside Kuminga. Edey with a screen on Bridges. Inside to halt the run. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Kuminga.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Here's Flanders, defended by Pajemski. That one's good for 2.
They're really working the paint now.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we check out the power rankings with plenty of time left in the season. So much could be different by the end of the year. You take a look at New York, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for New Orleans, they've made some mistakes early on, and a drop in the rankings reflects that. They're right in the middle of the pack, and the question now is can they learn from those errors?
Screen by Edey. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Here's Flanders. Dort for 3. Pajemski grabs the board.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Thompson. Now Kuminga. He's guarded by Bridges. Pajemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Warriors trail by 6. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused when weird plays happen.
Here's King. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And Doncic has got the ball here for Golden State. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thank you, B.A. The Memphis Grizzlies showing they are eager to make personnel changes early on still in the season. They are very excited to bring in a talent like Domantas Sabonis. Obviously, a double-double machine, but his play creation is really what sets him apart. One of the best passing bigs in league history. He can truly be a hub for their entire offense.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts, well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Here's Flanders. Uses the glass on the layup. Flanders has got his second bucket on the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. The Doncic fourth.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Here's King. He's got 10. Edey with a steal. Doncic with it. Turner covering. Pass to Edey. It's Podziemski on the wing. Fires in the triple. Podziemski's got 6 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Pass to Vaughn. Here's Podziemski. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Right side, Podziemski. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Flanders can't hit.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Edey. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Garnett. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Here's Edey. Here's Vaughn. Jacks up a 3. And he buries his first look.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Turner. Here's Flanders. Here's Garnett. Sends it home from three-point land. Garnett's got 5 points. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
To the paint. Oh, stolen by Turner. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Flanders' shot is good.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Filipowski. Now here's Pajemski. He's got 6. And he drives in. Now Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. And the layup is up and in. Doncic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Flanders, guarded by Doncic. Flanders' shot is good.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
They've got Miller, and it's Vaughn in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Warriors trail by 4. Filipowski with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Webb. Over Bridges. The shot by Webb, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's King. Out to the right wing. Shoots. Flanders' shot is good. Flanders has got 12.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Webb. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Vaughn. And King pulls it down.
Great shot contest. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Dunleavy with a rebound. Warriors trail by 6. Going inside. Here's Filipowski. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, we could be in for a spooky game tonight as these 2 teams face off on Halloween.
I think I saw some costumes out in the crowd. And, you know, it does make this game feel extra special, B.A. It's always fun when you get to show off in a holiday game.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Here's King. Fader on the way. Nope, 4 for 7 now. Vaughn, the pass to Filipowski. Here's Vaughn. Filipowski up top. Stewart, left side. Here's Webb. Three-pointer off the mark. New Orleans leading by 5. Pass to Flanders. The three. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Webb. He's guarded by Bridges. The shot by Webb, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. King, the pass to Flanders. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Stewart. To the left wing. Here's Vaughn. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Flanders. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Vaughn. Launches a three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with a win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Bridges passes to King. And it's Webb with a rebound. Warriors trail by 10. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Stewart, left side. Pass to Webb. Now Filipowski shoots over Turner. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Here's Flanders. A 23-point game for him in the win against Memphis. Turner, a screen on Stewart. Here's Flanders. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
Well, look, turnovers hurt you in 2 ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
Houston, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Doncic. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Pelicans lead by 12. Pass to Flanders. Screen by Bridges. Flanders' shot is good. Flanders has got 22.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
Doncic right side. And he lobs it up to the rim. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Pass to Edey. Out to Thompson to win the drought. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
So you got to like Thompson's readiness. Coaches love a guy who is always ready to get involved.
Here's King. He had 25 points in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pajemski's checked in.
Number 2, Brandon Pajemski.
Pass to Edey. Now Doncic puts up a three. The rebound by Turner.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
King, the pass to Flanders. takes the three, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Doncic. Tries to break his ice. Luka on the attack.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's Flanders. He's got 22. There's the drive. Cuts off the pass. Outside Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga! Strong leg bull.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Flanders. Over to the wing. Here's King, guarded by Doncic. King gets the bucket. King's got 12 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Flanders. Pass to Houston. Bridges, a screen on Thompson. Here's Flanders. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Warriors trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Here's King, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Flanders. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bridges against Kuminga. Deflected! They get it back, and the shot goes. Give him 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid overhelp?
Great question, B.A., and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a...
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's New Orleans up 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, let's kick this halftime show off by checking out the Players of the Week. For the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the way it's drawn up, and let's credit their game planning as well. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. The Pelicans lead by 3. So for New Orleans right now, Luguentz Dort out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Flanders in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And the Warriors shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And here's Doncic for the tie. He got a piece of it. Here's King. Now Bridges shoots over Kuminga. Bridges misses. Doncic with it. Claxton picks him up. Pass to Edey. Now here's Podziemski. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. King, the pass to Claxton. Here's King. 12 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Shot blocked. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And so it's Golden State with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Pass to Claxton. Here's King, guarded by Doncic. 5 on the clock. Driving inside, King gets the bucket. King's got 14.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Edey. Outside Kuminga. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Edey. Give him 8 points now. 2 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. And he hits it to tie the game. 12 points for him.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
King, the pass to Bridges. And here's Dort. Here's Flanders. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Doncic finds Edey. Thompson outside. And stolen by Bridges. Dort outside. Beyond the arc. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Warriors, number 1. The 4th spot held by the Pelicans.
And what stuck out to me is how intense both of these teams were on D last season. Neither giving up many points to opposing teams.
Screen by Edey. Here's Kuminga. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, Jonathan.
And he knocks down the first one. He does. Not get the second one. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Edey. To the inside. Kuminga. It's tipped. Bridges against Thompson. Thompson with the block.
Well, Thompson not only matches up well defensively, he can turn back shot attempts.
And we have to take another look at that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Doncic outside. The Luka three. Money.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Here's King, guarded by Doncic. Down low. Here's Garnett. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kuminga, takes it inside. Out to Thompson. Edey with a screen on Claxton. Back to Edey. And the dunk by Edey. That gives him a double-double in this one.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
From 12 feet, the rebound by Edey.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Doncic. There's a screen by Kuminga. Fires top of the key, and it's Doncic missing.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Thompson outside. To the paint. Luka with the bully ball inside. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Pass to King. 4 on the clock. Over Doncic. King gets the bucket. King's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Doncic finds Edey. Thompson against Bridges. Thompson outside. Doncic outside. Off target from outside.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Claxton throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Warriors. Number 18, Gerald Vaughn.
Pass to Vaughn. Back to Edey. Drops in the layup for 2. Edey's got 12 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
King, pass to Garnett.
Warriors foul. Vaughn. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's King. The layup misses.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And they'll get another chance. And that one's good. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
They're showing a tremendous amount of fire tracking down misses. The attitude is paying off with second chance points.
Bridges passes to Marks. Good work there as it goes. He's got 5.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Thompson outside. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Kuminga. Launches it. And King pulls it down. King's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Marks from outside the arc. Thompson pulls it in. To the inside. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Here's Vaughn. Now Edey to the middle. Here's Kuminga. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. For New Orleans, Turner, he's checked in for Claxton. And the new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Pass to Garnett. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. From deep. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Thompson. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Edey in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line. Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, he is a wiry, strong athlete. Thompson's able to go through the contact.
Pelicans trail by 6. Here's King. Houston passes to Flanders. Oh, there's the alley. Edey with a steal. Fires from 14. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Yeah, that's good work by Thompson to get ahead of the pack and finish the break.
King, the pass to Flanders. Here's King. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Edey. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Down low. Oh, Luka throwing that weight around in the paint.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Flanders passes to King. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Doncic. From the corner. Got it. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Can they get it? High post Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. The Warriors lead by 10. And here is Thompson. Pass to Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Flanders passes to King. Here's Houston from behind the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Edey's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Kuminga, and the shot's good. And the Warriors lead by 14.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
King, the pass to Houston. Here's King, guarded by Doncic. Here's Flanders, pass to King. Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Miles Bridges checked in for the Pelicans. Lou Dort comes in for Houston. Here's Golden State. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Doncic on the wing. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Doncic has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Here's King. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely.
Well, that's 5 now. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to go at him to try to get him to foul out of this game.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Kuminga the pass to Thompson. And here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 34 points.
He started to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since. Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Let's loose for 3. Edey. Oh, he stayed with it and got it to go.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
He launches. The triple drops.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Here's King. Shoots. Oh, it's rebounded by Kuminga. Now here's Doncic. Guarded closely.
That's a tough walk back to the shower. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They're Warriors. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
To the plate, then I can't eat with you. All that you doing fake, you just so rude to me. They say my flow